in Boone County, we're a rural county. Got 28,000 roughly citizens here, but most rural areas have limited first responder resources. My name is Lance Kooiker. I'm the Boone County Emergency Management Coordinator, Boone County, Iowa, and I've been on the job with Boone County since May of 2019. Well, my background is in law enforcement. I had 20 plus years of being a police officer in the state, a couple different jurisdictions. Most of my career I spent with Polk County Sheriff's Office. Had a relationship with Boone County, so when I retired, I came back to Boone County as a part-time deputy, and when this job became available and they advertised, I applied, and continuing my career as a public service in emergency management now. In this building is basically where we keep all the records, and we do all the planning, and we have our meetings. And the typical day is a multitude of things, but our overall job description is to try to find and determine what the highest percentage of hazards that we will respond to within our county. So what you do is you take all of those hazards, potential hazards, and then you try to prioritize what we would have to deal with percentage-wise. And then we plan to respond, mitigate, and recover from those types of hazards, both natural and man-made. I think it comes down to your personal beliefs in your own ethics. To what would you do? You look at Iowa, right? Iowa nice. You've heard that before, and that's what I try to guide myself on. How can I help these folks? I guess that's probably been my whole career in public service. Is that's why I got into it in the first place, is trying to help folks. So yeah, we'll go right back to a couple days ago where we had a structure fire that affected two different families. One structure, it's a duplex, but two different families. Ogden Fire was dispatched to respond, and knowing up front that maybe some of these volunteer agencies can't sustain their response for a long period of time, Boone Fire was immediately dispatched to assist in that. Those agreements are already pre-planned. We already know what agencies are going to assist what other agencies. The Sheriff's Office was there to assist in the scene security, not only that, but also dealing with traffic control. Ogden Police Department was there initially in their response, and so the Sheriff's Office assisted them in that. And then it became apparent after the incident command was set up that we're probably going to need a few more manpower issues down the road. So Greene County was contacted, and Junction Fire was dispatched to assist. All of that planning had to be up front. You just can't respond and decide, well, we need more manpower. Where are we going to get it? In my response to that type of scenario now, I'm assisting incident command and in some of the peripheral needs, like the victims that need response. So I'm calling the Salvation Army here in Boone County. They're responding to provide transportation because one of the folks there lost pretty much everything, but the car wasn't damaged, but the keys were in the fire. Can't drive the car without the keys, but she also lost, her glasses, medications, clothing. So by having a plan in place that Salvation Army will respond right to the scene, provided her with transportation, emergency shelter, and some of those basic needs. I think the mutual aid response went well. When you have three different first responding entities, or should I say disciplines, trying to assist in one incident. So it's a fire. So the fire department is the incident command, but you also have law enforcement and rescue, ambulance services responding to these type of scenarios. Those mutual aid agreements and working well together was one of the positives that we have here in Boone County. A plan put on paper is as good as you practice, all right? I could read all of this stuff that I have behind me and know what the plan is, but until I actually put it in application and do it, you still got to do it. You still got to practice.